Well met.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to...
Ready and willing.
Blade at the ready.
I'll feel that one later.
Said you could pass?
Copper for your thoughts? First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Can't talk now.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. So... Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. So... Need anything else?
What's cooking?
Looking ahead.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
questions, children?
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Keep your blades up, children.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them. Any questions, children?
How long until Ronan shows off his thunder wave?
This is ridiculous. Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask? Sure.
True.
Don't be shy.
All right. What now?
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
I miss my forge.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. That's what I like. Now, let's trot. Standing still is making my skin itch.
That old bucket.
Lotion, there isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, dearie. Are you hurt? Hey, bother. Take it.
Me too. I'm just sad and bored.
Falling to pieces. These goblins aren't exactly house-proud as occupiers go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while. But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine somewheres.
I like your way of thinking. Split any takings we find?
Sister, you've got a deal.
Sharp as ever.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast.
Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute. Food? Food? Food.
On the victor's path. Making my move.
Look, don't talk.
Come on, can't stay idle. Slow down.
Gotta be something in this heat.
Talk to me.
Look, don't talk. And you do nothing.
Du bist in
I'm heating up. Close ranks.
knock off their choppers in camp. Ain't fair.
Battle favors the fearless.
Smell blood.
Let's finish this.
The blade will not bend.
Ready.
This is my time.
Let's cut with fire, baby.
Can't afford to let up.
No holding back.
Fight forever, pal.
fearless.
Got this.
My time's running out.
Nice little nap.
The Blade of Frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The Blade's sting is real. You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Well chosen.
Never a dull moment.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more in that case.
My faith protects me.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
I wasn't expecting it.
Careful, I bite.
The tieflings
corpse stirs with the spell, you realize the tiefling's body has been torn open by huge hands.
True sight, no coin. Ogres, hungry, bloodied, screams. El Turel, Zaru, friend. Strange warriors, gold skin, silver blades.
Quick of foot, this one, to avoid Githyanki hunters.
Mountains, road, gate.
Zell, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know. A long way to go still.
No time to rest.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite... The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was, too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
How can I help? Oh, nothing would give me greater backing.
Indolence breeds madness.
Quite ready for you.
What to do?
Action, not reaction.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Enough! We know you have her. Please, we just want Mayrina back.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina. Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this! We won't ask again! Careful! Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough! Where is she?
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before. She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena!
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast! Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Blackets will be done.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched. You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Is that blood? No, never mind. Trap. Be cautious.
Blackets will be done.
From sweet woodland to stinking swamp.
Blood everywhere.
Can you do tricks like that, Gale?
This camp was ambushed.
Easiest thing in the world. Though I'd do it the other way around.
Whatever did this, I hope it stayed near. I thirst for battle.
one with the weave. Taking my time in the shadows.
Really? Now? Nice and easy.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever. Free for the taking.
Ready for anything.
Let's find some prey. A better position.
I don't fancy their chances.
Time to strike.
These boots have seen everything. Try me.
Let's move.
Tale for the ages. Pawn to cleric 4.
I am fury. I am death.
Light on my feet.
Death is but a word away.
I will ascend.
Swords meet sorcery.
Time to strike. This is your end. An odd tree. That note to Korga mentioned something like this.
on the move. Victory awaits.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Time to strike.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
What's that?
What's on your mind? That's the short of it. Bloody thing's been in overdrive since I left Avernus. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. Agonizing. Gods, what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Ah, well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Ready and willing. long road ahead.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Speak.
Well met. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Copper for your thoughts? Looks like your troops all trooped up.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
A bit crowded, don't you think? Wonderful.
Ugh, I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well.
Shadowheart, you wound me.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Ariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. They're already lost. Better to be used in service of the good guys than a devil, don't you think? Next time we're in a nasty battle, drop one my way. You'll enjoy the results. Like you said, a soul coin is a precious thing. I don't want to waste...
What am I to do?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Hey! Something bit me!
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
That might be worth a look.
The brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
Although whomever killed them did a masterful job.
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
Children, my dear.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
Sword and a hat? Wonder whose?
That put the wind back in my sails.
fighting flies. Midges. Ugh. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parks.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you, if we survive this bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
That's curious.
What is it? Check.
I could go for a good meal.
I'm just waiting.
Well, well.
Does this count as adventuring? Breathe deep and move. Let's see what
Ready for some good news.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Hungry for the slaughter. Time to move. The subtle urge.
Got it.
with haste. strike you down.
Let's spill some blood. Now they see me.
That helped.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
You should listen to your companion. Next, he'll warn you that my people can curse your cow to give only sour milk, and will seduce your daughter to a life of roaming. Now, I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price. Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where, exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there. Thank you. Treating with a hag. I need all the luck I can get. May your road be kind.
Trust no one. Into the shadows. A very penetrable pocket. Neither seen nor heard. Like a wraith. All right.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
Can't give up now.
No time to dally.
No one's stopped me yet.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man. I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door, but I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. Keep that hole under your nose shut, or things will get messy.
That hag doesn't tell us what to do.
What is it? What's going on? That can't be true. Auntie Ethel.
They were being rude, and I detest rudeness.
You monster! The deal is off!
Enough, away with you. Blessed silence at last. Some time in the cage should do her good. And you'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
On my way.
Let's have some fun. This will do nicely.
Another fight. Let's go.
On my word. Moving.
Bye-bye, lovelies.
That can't have gone far.
here lies Connor, beloved husband and a tasty little morsel to boot.
Always room for more? What's inside?
Damn thing. It has to open, surely. It has to do something.
Shadowheart's attention is consumed by a strange box that she turns over in her hands. The box is inscribed with glyphs similar to those used by the Githyanki. In an instant, Shadowheart hides the box from view.
It's nothing, trust me. Beautiful evening, isn't it? You deserve honesty more than most. But please, don't ask. I'm sorry. I can't give you that. Not right now.
What's on your mind? The year, 10 Air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? So it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. They may have no idea who they're working for. Cazador likely paid someone to pay someone to call in a favor, and here we are. He doesn't do simple plans. Not if he has a complex one that pits a dozen enemies against each other. No. This hunter is a message. Cazador's letting me know that even out here, he can get to me. He wants me back. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. Concerned? Do you know the power Vampire Lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. Probably not. He has to rest in his crypt during the day. I've never known him to leave Baldur's Gate, but he has no end of lackeys. He'll send someone else in his place. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Speak.
Well met. The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden. unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
The dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth. He relinquishes the ball. It is well. His eyes track the ball avidly. He shuffles on his paws, scratches tongue, lolls out happily.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'd be delighted. Those magical.
Which way to the nearest library?
At least things have stayed interesting.